Hey guys, it's Jason with smokineaglesrodshop coming to you again from my home shop here in Napanee. We've made some really good progress on the truck over the last few videos. I want to keep that going. I have like 4 things that are open that I'm working on at the same time. I have a steering column that I need to finish 100%. I have that the brake pedal, the brake and clutch pedal little kit thing from Wildwood. I got to get that 100%. I got a gas pedal that I also got to get in there. And then fourth, I have that shifter. So I'd like to get those 4 things done. And I kind of need to narrow it down and just tackle one and see what I can get done with just one. So the 2 that are seem to be the ones that I can get accomplished right now, that I have 100% of the tools available to me to complete, are the throttle cable and the shifter. So I think I'm gonna work on those 2 tonight. I'm gonna try to get that shifter cable ran and maybe even connected, and the same with the throttle. I'm gonna try to get those 2. This is going to be another one of those work every night after work things, so I'll probably tell you when I'm done and going on to the next day. But those are the first 2 of the 4 that I'd like to accomplish. I'd really like to accomplish the steering column, but I'm missing a part or 2, so I kind of got to wait for at least tomorrow to get a part. So I'll probably see what I can get done on the throttle pedal, and then tomorrow I'll probably switch to the steering column. But I hate doing that. I hate having four things to work on at once. So maybe if I'm lucky, I can check one of them off the box tonight, and you know. But that's kind of the goal for the week, is to address those 4 things, so that I can get back to, you know, some other stuff. But yeah, those are the 4 open little things that I kind of want to put a check the box next to and get done. So yeah, let's see what we can accomplish today. Well guys, I got these out, but these joints are, how to say, like beat over in there, so they're not going to come out. So I'm probably got to drill those out, so they'll kind of set you up over here at the vise, and we're just going to get to drilling. I'm not sure if this is right or not, but we're going to find out. Well, drilling didn't seem to get that one out. It's just that thin little metal, and it just kind of wanted to not hold still. So I just ground that one off and then punched it out. But yeah, they came right out with a little persuasion. So let's get those back on and see if we can't get the linkage hooked up to them. Well guys, that came off, and I got those two ball joints out of there. Those two yeah, I got those two ends off there quicker than I thought I was going to, and I even got it back on as well. The reason I didn't think this was going to come off is because I tried to take this off about 3 or 4 days ago, and it didn't move. It literally just laughed at me. So I've been hitting it with PB Blaster for the last 4 days in a row. And yeah, it broke right loose today. So yeah, if a bolt is rusty and crusty and it doesn't want to move, give it a little time. Give it a little PB Blaster. Let it think about it. You know, it'll come to the right decision eventually. So those are actually really nice. So now I'm gonna try to look at getting my cables through the firewall and, you know, to that point. So yeah, I think we're gonna have to put some holes in the firewall next. Yay. All right, guys, I don't have the right tool to cut the hole in the firewall, and I don't have the little bulkheads either, so I need to run to the store and get the bulkheads and the hole saw to cut the hole, or I need to switch to another project, or I need to switch to the gas pedal. I don't know what you want to do, so we're just gonna leave it up to fate. We're gonna flip a coin. Heads, I'm gonna go run and get the stuff. Tails, I'm gonna switch to the gas pedal. Let's go. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, she's heads, boys. We're gonna make her run to the hardware store. We'll be right back. Well, guys, that wasn't too bad. Made it to the hardware store and the auto parts store. Got some firewall grommets, got a hole saw for the firewall grommets. It's getting pretty cold out there, so there ain't a lot of people around, so it was a quick little run. I think that was the right decision. I'm gonna pop these holes in there, run these cables through them, put these little grommets in there, and see if we can't get some stuff connected up. Wow, guys, I think that came out really good. It's all in there, it's all hooked up, goes through the firewall, pops out of the firewall, comes up and gets connected. It does the whole move thing. If you watch that guy, he does it too. Pretty cool, huh? Well, I think that's gonna be enough for a Monday night. Let's move on to something tomorrow, something different tomorrow. Well, guys, it's Tuesday night. I got a part in the mail. That's gonna go about there. I'm gonna try to get that on there. Go try to get the steering column in there, and see if I can't make the connecting piece for that. I also got this guy in the mail. Let's see if he'll fit on there. See if that'll fit on there. And if that fits on there, then I could also just make a bracket for underneath here to pull that throttle cable down. So I got those two things I can work on. I'd really like to get that to fit on there first and see if I can't, see if I can't make that happen, and then see if I can't move on to this. But yeah, I'm gonna set you up on some time lapse and let's go. Tuesday night, here we go. Hey guys, if you ever need to knock a pin out of a hole like that and it's on an arm and you're worried about bending it, just take a nut and use it in there as a jack, okay? That'll help you out a bunch. Keep you from punching that out and bending it. It just takes just a little bit of pressure and it'll keep it from messing that all up for you. It's a pretty neat little hack. Just take a nut, run it in there, and then just pull it out. Just twist it until it's tight, and then that just puts just a little bit of pressure out here at the tip, so when you go to pound that out of there, it just it doesn't bend your bracket for you. Anyways, that was all I was up to. So I popped the bolt off the outside because it was too wide, it was hitting things. So I'm going to flip it around to the inside. But I can't pull straight down because there's a little lever in the way right here. So I'm going to have to pull on kind of an angle back to get this to open all the way. But I should be able to use this flat table to make my bracket. I'm going to pull my bracket off these two bottom holes. But I should be able to use this flat table just to make my bracket, because that's kind of what I need to do. I can't go straight down. I kind of have to come down at a little bit of an angle. So I should be able to do that by just coming off of these two tabs and back with a piece of angle. So that's what I'm gonna work on. Well guys, this is kind of what I came up with. It looks pretty good, but if you it basically goes right there on the front, whoop, whoop, and then it kind of hangs off that side for the throttle cable. Let's get it in the truck and see what it looks like. Pull the throttle, and the throttle comes open. Oh yeah. I don't think, I think I got that accomplished. I think that's in there. I think that's a nice little bracket under there that I made. It's still just mocked up, so I got to get it fitted up. But I failed at that again. So this is the second attempt at it, and I failed. I think I still have the wrong size, the wrong size and the wrong spline count for that thing. If anybody knows what spline and size a rabbit steering rack is, put it in the comments down below. I seem to be failing. But for Tuesday night, seeing that throttle blade open, that kind of made my night. So I think that's where I'm going to end it for Tuesday night. Go try to do some research and figure out what that is. Well, I think that's going to be it for this video. I think I'm just going to put these two together and call it one. Hey guys, it's now Wednesday. Yesterday was a rough day. I had high expectations of everything going pretty good, and you know, stuff started to fight me. So yeah, let me just show you here. So I was trying to figure out what size this thing is, like how many splines are in there and what size it is. And I did a quick measurement on it, and it's kind of springy. So I measured it at 3/4 of an inch. I did a quick count on the splines. I got, you know, there's a big chunk missing on one side of it. So, you know, I got roughly, you know, 18, give or take. So I just assumed that it was a 3/4 by 36 spline. And yeah, so I got that, and I got that last weekend. I got that, And I tried it, and it was too big, and it was like, huh, I guess it's not 3/4 by 36. So the next most likely option is 5/8 by 36. I mean, that's, you know, maybe I missed by a little bit. So I get the 5/8 by 36, and that's what I tried on Tuesday. And I went to put it on, it just wasn't going on, and I was like, uh-oh, because that means that it's not something very common, which means you're kind of going down towards the path of like problems. So I asked the old interwebs, you know, what are the ins on these? And nobody really had a good answer. So then I did what I should have done to start with, is I threw my little tape measure down on the rack and pinion and took a picture of it so I could enlarge it so that I could count and measure. And when I counted it, I came up with 20 on a half. So I'm like, that's like a 40 spline. And it was just a little bit bigger than 5/8, and it was a little bit smaller than 3/4. So I typed in 11/16 by 40, and lo and behold, guess what? 11/16 by 40 is 11/16 by 40 spline is a collar. So neither one of these two are going to work. And I got a third one on the way. You know, third try is a charm. I hope it is. Gosh, I hope it is. I could still be wrong. It could still be something else. But I'm assuming that's what it's going to be. So that should be here on Friday. So we'll get to try that again. And then then when I moved to the throttle cable, it was clear that it wasn't going to fit on the little ball that was already on my throttle body, so I had to cut that off and move it to the inside. But then I made a relatively decent holder, so I was kind of happy with that. So I'm not gonna be able to work on steering until at least Friday. So that leaves me now to put the throttle pedal in. So if I can get the throttle pedal in, then I have both ends of my throttle cable, and my throttle essentially is lined out. And then additionally, I got this adapter in the mail. I ordered this. So this is M8 and this is M12. And this goes in this real fancy little shifter knob that I got. And I'd really like to see that on the truck. So I need to make that fit in there. It's just a little too tight. So I think I'm gonna do that. That sounds like a fun project. It sounds like something fun to do. So I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna make this fit in here. It's just a little too big, and it's probably just a little too long, so I'm probably gonna cut it down just a little bit too. So that's probably what I'm gonna work on first today, just because I think that would look really cool. I think that'd look really cool as my shifter knob. So that's what I wanna do. So that's what I'm gonna do. Go put you guys on time lapse. Well, guys, that's what I ended up with. I think that looks pretty good. Can't really see it, and it's just sitting right in there. That adapts the shifter from an M12 down to an M8, so then I can put it on the shifter. It's in there fairly good, and then it's got a little set screw that goes in there to hold it. So I think that's done. Let's see what it looks like on the truck. Oh yeah, I think that's gonna look really good up on top of there. What do you guys think? I think that was totally worth the struggle. Gonna look amazing. Well guys, I'm super excited on how this came out. I think it looks like $1 million. I think I'm gonna call it for a night. I'm just gonna call that a win, and I'm gonna call it Wednesday. Let's get back out here tomorrow and see if we can't get some more done. Well guys, we made it to Thursday. I have this gas pedal which fits up on the firewall, and it kind of looks like my Wildwood brake pedals a little bit, so I kind of want to try to get that to work. But I also have this brake pedal, or this gas pedal. I have this gas pedal from Locar, and it's pretty slick looking, and I wonder if I can make that one work either. This one's a lot more adjustable, so I think I'm gonna play around with these two and see which one I can get to fit better. Yeah, you guys can watch me worm around. Well, there's my little template. I'm gonna make one of these for the inside of the firewall, one for the outside of the firewall, and then I'll just put those holes for the pedal through there and just sandwich that in there. Probably put a bunch of silicone on it and you know whatnot. Probably just make this out of aluminum. Yeah, I think that's gonna work. I think that's gonna work a lot better than I expected, so yay. Other than that, there's a little bracket under there that I probably am going to have to get rid of at some point. But yeah, I think I can work on getting that bracket out of there. Yeah, let's do that tonight. We're making good progress. Might as well keep going. Well, I would like to say that that was the right way to go about that, but clearly it wasn't. So hopefully I learned from that mistake and I don't repeat it again. But yeah, I'll get you in there for a closer look. So these pedals are really cool because they adjust up and down. So that one adjusts up and down and those adjust up and down too. So I still have a little play. I did marl that up just a little bit getting that bracket out of there. But overall, I think that looks pretty good. I think those pedals look really good in there. I think the height is just about right. I have a template to make a block off plate. So yeah, I think I'm gonna call it. I think I'm gonna call that for Thursday night, guys. I think that's really good progress. Hey, let's you know, one more day this week. One more day this week and my universals are coming in for my steering, so seems like right on time. Yeah, cool. Well, guys, we're out here again. It's Friday. I got this guy in. That's a 40, or that's a 40 spline. It's a 11/16. Yeah, let's see if that thing will pop on here. Oh no! Oh wait, there it goes. It's on. It's on, guys. It went on. Oh, we got it. We found the right one. Hey, third time's the charm, man. So that's what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to work on that steering a little bit and see if I can't get that going. If I can get the steering done tonight, or at least mocked up, have my buddy come over, help me get it welded, and then yeah, then I can 100% check off the steering, 100% check off all those pedals, and maybe I can even get a bracket made for the shifter. That's kind of the goal for the weekend, but just for tonight, I'm going to try to get that steering wheel, that steering column in there and mocked up. Sweet, here we go. Oh, in case you're wondering what the tape lines are, I have, I marked up exactly 1 inch, and then I put a tape line, and then that way I can tell that I have these on essentially the same amount on both ends. So then I can tell I got them the same amount on both ends, basically, is what I'm doing there. I just had to take about 3/8 of an inch off of it. There's plenty. That's like 3/16 aside. I kind of want to try it a little shorter. I can pull it right back out to the same length that it still was if I want to. But yeah, here we go. Well guys, I think that's going to call it for a Friday night. I had to move this guy up. I had him way down in here and it was getting in the way. So I moved that up 3 inches. And then, yeah, that guy's got plenty of room. Plenty of room of clearance. And then that guy just turns and heads right down there to the next one. Plenty of clearance. Plenty of clearance all up in here. Then we come out here on this side. And it goes right there. Plenty of clearance. Yeah. That thing's sufficiently in there. I think I'm gonna get my buddy over here to weld it up. Kind of playing with that column length a little bit. From this bolt to the front of the steering wheel is 12 inches, and that's exactly what a stock column is. I know it looks really long, but that's because the dash isn't here. If you throw the dash back in there, it comes right back in there. But yeah, guys, tucked right in there just like the factory one. And then yeah, race car. I think that's gonna be a pretty cool look, guys. Get that apart, get it welded up. Maybe send it out to powder coat, but yeah, I mean, that's pretty cool right there. You gotta admit that's pretty cool. Yeah, I think that's gonna do. I think that's gonna do just fine, guys. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna see if I can't get my buddy over here and get that welded up in the morning. I think that's gonna do it for Friday night, guys. I think that was good progress today. Well, it's been a long week. I actually got out here and worked every day. So time to clean up and call it for the week. Yeah, I know I'm going to be out here tomorrow working on this some more, but you know, it's it's kind of nice to clean it up every once in a while. It'll amaze you how much easier it will be tomorrow than it was today. I definitely was struggling to find some tools once or twice. Just get them away, put them in their spot. But yeah, for 5 nights of working, you know, on the truck, I think that's some pretty solid progress. I went from this to this, and I feel okay with that. Like, these big crazy joints, not really that big of a fan of those. I think look a lot better. I hope they work. So I think I'm gonna drill some holes, put some bolts in there, and hold that all together, and yeah, get up and down the road. Getting that steering column, getting the steering linkage sorted out was a big plus for today. Getting that throttle pedal on yesterday, that's a big win. Getting that bracket made for the throttle body cable, that's really huge. Tomorrow, if I can finish up that steering column, and you know, I can kind of start finishing up my pedals, and you know, that'd be a great progress. I can get done with that interior, you know, at least the touchy bits of it. Yeah, that'd be great. What a good week. So much progress. That was cool. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Hope you guys are liking the build. I hope you stay tuned. There's a lot more to come. I can't wait. I can't wait to hear this thing fire up. I can't wait to hear it fire up. I can't wait to drive it. There's a lot of things that I just, you know, there's a lot of firsts that I can't wait. Can't wait until I press on the brakes and the truck stops. I can't wait until I flip the switches and the lights come on. I mean, there's so many cool things about to happen. So I'm just going to keep chugging away at it, and I hope you keep watching. I hope you're enjoying it. See you guys around.